Violent fighting to come again. As a year flew by from the excitement, we now declare the opening of our special team tournament again. Welcome to the King of Fighters, Heat of Battle. An English version of Netto the King of Fighters 96 for Game Boy that was never released in North America. It was only distributed and released in Europe. This will be quite interesting. Because if I did my code right, we have secret characters. Instead of Nakaruru, you get Mr. Karate. I believe this was his proper KOF debut. And yes, of course, Canis is in this game. But overall, this is a pretty solid roster of characters. You won't get full teams with the exception of the boss team. And the Sacred Treasures team. We'll probably get into that at some point. But I'm gonna pick Iori, Mature, and Leona, you can be the new Vice. But how does this game play, exactly? It plays like King of Fighters did. Mechanics are very similar to 95, it's just overall faster. And you have rolls. You have safe recovery rolls. But all these necessary additions that were made to make the gameplay faster, and to give you more mobility, they're good changes. Not to mention the music itself. A vast improvement, because the music actually sounds like the game now. Come here. Bit odd having Chizuru in the first fight, but what can I say? Limited invitations. I did catch my mistake in King of Fighters 95 Game Boy. Is that if you were to do a single play, you'd have to fight every character on the roster. All 15 of them. If I had done T-play, this wouldn't have been a problem, but... well, I'm doing it now. There's only so many ways I could say this is a better game than 95 overall. I debated whether to use Super Game Boy Colors, but you'd be missing a lot of audio. Which, fair enough. I just gotta watch myself. It's very hard to tell who you are, whether you're the dark gray or the gray character. There we go! But yeah, I have nothing but praise for this attempt at KOF 96 on Game Boy. It's a faster game that is much smoother to control, and has the quality of life benefits the KOF 96 provided. A solid recommend. And the journey through this arcade mode will hopefully be a non-perilous one. Yes, there is stun. I would say overall, from all the test plays I've done of this, the AI's not as rough as it is in 95, and I am playing on normal difficulty for a reason or two I will get into. Ooh. It's just props to the sprite work, though. Alright, switch that up. Really shouldn't throw those out for all anymore. Alright. Iori versus Kyo. Get used to this matchup. Kyo has a new style to him in 96, though he didn't really talk much about. In canon, he kind of got his ass whooped by Ganon, so he trained and learned a new fighting style to accommodate for it. So that's where Rekka Kyo comes in. Now look at that. The explanation for Kyo's new moves explained in the length of a round with him. You tell him. Yeah, let's go with mature. These stages look nice. There we are. Hold that wall for me. Oh, you're especially dangerous in the corner. Chip damage in this game definitely adds up if you throw in moves that hit multiple times. That's one of the reasons why I have the team that I have. Each of them have multiple hitting moves that can hurt even while blocking. That might be my death. Yep. Oh, well. I paid for that. Take it easy. It is sometimes hard to tell if you're at advantage or not, but that's a caveat of the Game Boy. Get in. Ah, nope. Come here. There we are. God, it feels good to play a Game Boy game where you get what you want. Try not to talk over the music too much, but well, can't exactly stay quiet either. Come here, you. Oh, this is so good. Oh! That was dangerous territory! Okay. Yeah, Iori, Leona, mature. Okay, geese. They're very intimidating. Couldn't get into DP in time. Oh, it looks so good! And they make a special animation if you do the max super. So good. Attention to detail. Love it. Alright. Get down. Oh. That's... Oh. Man, that damage. Top of the line damage. Oh, God. It's a good feeling. I know, I'm sort of exaggerating it, but believe me when I tell you, this game absolutely feels fun to play. You feel dirty by the stuff you can get away with now. I knock him down with the Rekka, I charge straight at him with a grab. It just feels dirty, but it feels so good. Alright. Leona, Iori. Nothing wrong with getting Geese's stage 3 times in a row, but I don't mind because I can tell it's Geese's theme. I can tell it's the boss's stage. Alright. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that, no problem. Hey. Like, they wake right up into it! It feels like a crime. Alright. Not getting away with that. I get to stay in their face. Yep. Mature's way too good in this game. She was a speedy character in regular old arcade KOF, but just the speed of this Game Boy game does nothing but benefit her. Ah, that was scary. He rolled, I didn't know what he was gonna do. But he's defeated now, so it doesn't matter. And with that, we're 5 fights down. So once again, this is Kagura Chizuru, the organizer of this tournament. Don't worry, we still have to fight Chizuru, despite having fought her in the preliminaries. You know what that means. Yeah, doesn't matter for this one. You know what that means. Fairy, 8-bit edition. Throw that theme in. It's a really good conversion. The pity it gets cut off. So Chizuru, not that bad in this game. Aggression is key here. So the story is kind of jarbled, because we are technically picking an edited team. So the game's like, so, about Rugal, and your team's like, nobody said anything about Rugal. I can see by signs, he is already come. Ah! Very bright flashing screen. Very NES-sounding evil enemy music. So you already saw how much of a pain in the butt Gainitz is in the arcade version of KOF 96. Just imagine what he's gonna be like on Game Boy. Well, we already came this far, so we're gonna do both. Alright, so I'm gonna use a specific order for this one. Mature goes first. Iori goes second. I have to be super aggressive with him right now. Yes! Oh, what a hard-fought battle that was! God! Fuck this character! That was cathartic as all get out. To just be able to, like, chip him to death. No greater feeling in the world. What a hard-fought battle. That is normal difficulty. But now we have this to worry about. Leona's backstory. You see, Leona's father was part of Gainus' little gang, and the second Gainus walks up to his village and tells him, hey, that Orochi thing, you want to go do that again? And Leona's father, who we're calling Gaidel said, nah, look at everything I've got here. I've got a family. I don't... it was a long time ago, Gainus. I have family now. Look at this family. And Gainus was like, yeah, look at this family. Look at your daughter. She has the same blood as you. Something I'm going to call upon real quick when the time is right. The young Leona wakes up one morning to see blood on her hands. Because Gainus activated the Riot of the Blood, where a fighter's abilities are enhanced phenomenally at the cost of logic. Orochi Leona is a secret fight if you use this specific team, and we're gonna use Iori. God, that animation. Alright. This is a bit of a tough one. Ow, 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 ow! Special super that hurts a lot! You really hurt. There we are. Fortunately for me, I hurt way more. Leona, exclamation point, has been defeated. So if we were to do that on easy, for example, you would see neither Gainus nor Leona. Gainus would have said, I'm not dealing with someone this pathetic. Come back at me on normal. Hit me up then. But that's King of Fighters, the heat of battle. Man, I know I've been talking up this particular Game Boy port, but it's such a good port. It's incredibly abusable, as I have demonstrated, but it is a good amount of fun. So for this one, King of Fighters 97 is definitely next. And about KOF 97, this is where Orochi characters, Riot of the Blood characters, if you will, would make their debut. If general sources are to be believed, Neto, King of Fighters 96, beat 97 to the punch by at least 2 weeks. These forms debuted before the arcade version was out. This is an interesting little fact. But, yeah, time to train up for next year's tournament. It's gonna be a planet shaker. I mean, we can use Gainitz and it's trouble-free, but do we really need him anymore? You saw what I did to him. His own god won't even recognize him.